מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. כי במקלי עברתי את הירדן, אתה הייתי בשני מחנות, הצילני.
Okay, so welcome to the Avraham Avinu Bet Knesset Synagogue in Hebron. I live in Efrat, which is nearby. These are areas that are post-1967 Six-Day War, beyond the Green Line. This Bet Knesset, this shul, was only in existence to about 6 foot high over here when we found it. The Jordanians blew it up in 1948 as part of the fighting of the War of Independence. But the shul goes back hundreds of years, and we call it the Avraham Avinu Synagogue. It's named after Avraham, but why specifically Avraham Avinu? So there's a story that's on this plaque. I'm not going to go have you read it and everything. You can look afterwards. But the story goes that in the, let's call it the 1500s, in that period, there was one Yom Kippur that they were short their 10th man for the minyan. Okay, they had gathered, they had gotten all prepared, they had their Sudam Afseket, and they're short. So what do? Don't know what to do. There's nobody in town. And all of a sudden, just as they're about to start davening by themselves, in walks a Jew, no shoes, because, Yom Kippur in those days you didn't have these sort of like canvas sneakers or teva sandals or Crocs. He came barefoot. Jew comes in with a big beard, and he comes and he joins them, and they daven, and everything is fine. And the story goes that Motzei Yom Kippur, as they were going to take him to give him something to eat, and they rounded a corner in one of these little alleyways here in Hebron, he disappeared. And they didn't know what to do, so they started to search. They went to the Arabs, they asked, did you see this? No, I didn't see anybody. And then afterwards, what happens? What happens afterwards? The Gabbai has a dream. He sees the guy in his dream, and he said, listen, I saw that my children were so upset that there was no minyan that I came to be mashing to fill in the minyan. Who was the person? So the tradition says it was Avraham Avinu. So that's what it is.
קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. כי במקלי עברתי את הירדן, אתה הייתי בשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. כי במקלי עברתי את הירדן, אתה הייתי בשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. החסדים ומכל האמת שעשית את עבדך. במקלי עברתי את הירדן, אתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. במקלי עברתי את הירדן, אתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני